My response to knitting as a granny thing is a little profane. Anyway, my name's Ariana. I do like every craft known to man. I do knitting predominantly. I was always told when I was younger that I should knit because I'm artistic and I like to do crafts, but I never thought I had the patience. So my Spanish teacher showed me in junior year. I saw her knitting and it really intrigued me, and I asked her to teach me and she did, and I just loved it and came here and started working. We are in Modern Yarn. This is the yarn shop. It's in Montclair. It's 182 Gunner Jeff. And we teach lessons. I teach, we have three other people who teach lessons, and we like to have a homey vibe. We have a big knitting table, like for knitting circles, and people just come and sit and talk about their life because they just want to vent. Knitting helps so many people through so much stuff. Knitting is kind of a stepping stone for breaking out of my shell in a really weird way because it's kind of an antisocial thing. How does that work? I have borderline personality disorder. Regular school was just too much, and it was really a struggle. There was a lot of stress, so I ended up being sent to Homestead, which is in Ridgewood, and it's an alternative high school. So when I was at Homestead and I was taught to knit, I was not yet knitting socially because I was very new to it, and because of my anxiety and I'm a little bit of a perfectionist, I wasn't very good at it yet, so I didn't want anyone to really see me doing it. It was also not something that everyone did. Not that that usually bothers me, it's just that people kind of like look and like, what? As I started to get good at it, I kind of broke out of that shell and was like, well, I'm stressed out and whatever, so I'd do it around people. And then once people start seeing you do it, and you're friends with them, they start to kind of want to be a part of it, which is interesting. And when people are sitting and they're knitting together, there's not much you can do other than talk. And unless you just sit there silently, which is just awkward. Knitting it's kind of hard to explain if anyone has never, done a knitting project, but knitting in itself is very therapeutic, and when something is therapeutic and you enjoy doing it and you're, working through things come up, and you talk about it, and it's really helpful. So I think that knitting being a therapeutic outlet for many people in and of itself makes it unique for bringing people together to deal with things. Knitting is powerful. I hope knitting takes over the world.